Well, it is a pleasure for me to talk about this topic. I am going to talk about food, trends in our country, economic conditions. Well, as you know, the economic crisis that our country is experiencing today, the amount of money that affects us, I believe it is according to the economic condition in which we live each of the families. For example, I consider myself middle class, and much money is spent despite buying the food for the high price that exists in our environment. If it is cheaper to prepare one's own food, as long as we also dedicate ourselves to planting basic food products such as yuca, banana, rice, but not all the land is fertile to devote to planting. Faster and cheaper method of transportation. Well, if it is true that all products need to be transported, but this affects our health a lot because in most cases some products need chemicals to keep them in good conditions. Where I currently live in, if there are stores that sell food for our daily living, but as I said before, the products are often in some cases poor quality by the chemical used for them. Scientific research. Scientific research is very good on some occasions, but with regard to the food, we are very affected by the population around the world, not only in our environment. So, I think that today food is less healthy in all aspects of our health. Advertising. We can watch and listen to advertising on TV, on radio, also on brochure, as well as in recreation centers, shopping centers, and if I have eaten in some place in advertising, but the dish they serve is not the one you expect to receive according to the publicity. World cultures. Well, I do not really have habit related to another culture, and as for restaurant, there are not any. But if I have eaten in some occasion the Chinese food to taste, as is the food of that culture. Change in the workforce. Well, in this aspect, as a military, you will know we have a meal schedule that is added acquired in our arms race and service, and also exists today in our personal female institutions that has been coupled with this diet of work and food. That's all.